Welcome to the Security channel. In this video, I'm going to take a problem from log. Here we have log of x plus 2y in base 4 plus log of x minus 2y again in base 4 equals to 1. We are going to find the minimum value of the absolute value of x minus absolute value of y. Now let's see how we are going to solve this problem. The first thing that I'm going to do is basically understand what we have in this problem. Here we have this log of something in base 4 and then another value in base 4. Remember, when we have log of a in base b equals to something like 1, we can say that first of all a needs to be positive. Now here we have this x plus 2y greater than 0. Similarly, we have this x minus 2y greater than 0. On the other hand, when we have the base for both log equal to 4, we can say that basically x plus 2y times x minus 2y equals to 4 here, because log of a in base b plus log of c in base b can be written as log of ac in base b. At the same time, we know that if log of ac in base b equals to 1, we can say that ac equals to b. Now I use these two rules and I simplified what I have here. Now let's look at what we have here. First of all, it says that x needs to be greater than negative 2y greater than 0. This value here, and then the other one, x needs to be greater than 2y greater than 0. And then I have this x squared minus 4y squared equals to 4. Now if you look at what we have here, we can say that x needs to be greater than 2 absolute value of y, and then this needs to be greater than 0. So without loss of generality, we can assume that y is basically positive. Now since y is positive, and we also know that from this equation x is positive, then what we are going to find here is basically, instead of this absolute value of x minus absolute value of y, we are going to find this mean of x minus y. Now if you want to find this mean x minus y, let's say that x minus y equal to a new variable like u, and then we want to find the minimum value that u can take. Now we have this equation x squared minus 4y squared equals to 4. We also have this x minus y equals to 4. Now instead of using x, I'm going to use y plus u. And then instead of having this equation, I'm going to end up with y plus u to the power of 2 minus 4y to the power of 2 equals to 4. Now let's do some simplifications. If we do that, then y squared minus 4y squared is going to end up with negative 3y squared. And then I will have this u squared, and then I will have this 2yu equals to 4. Now if you take a look at what we have here, we can say that basically if we multiply both sides by negative 1, then we will have 3y squared minus 2uy plus 4 minus u squared equals to 0. Now we have this equation here. This equation, in terms of y, is going to have a value. The reason is we know that y actually has a number and we are going to find that, right? So based on that, we can say that if we find the delta of this equation, which is a quadratic equation, the delta is going to be 4u squared minus 12 times 4 minus u squared. And then because this quadratic equation needs to have an answer for y, this value needs to be positive. And then from here you can find that u needs to be greater than or equal to radical 3, and that's our final answer. Thanks for watching the video. If you would like to see more puzzles, math involved activities and problems from different math competitions, please subscribe to the channel. This is the SQRT channel, and I hope to see you in the next video.